you think masturbating to pictures or videos of your spouse has the same effect? Yeah, definitely, because you're just keeping yourself fluffed up and thinking about sex all the time. You know? I mean, that's like if you just see it very pragmatically, then like does it if you are trying not to eat all day, does it matter? And you leave a snack on your desk, does it matter if it's Dunkin' Donuts or if it's a home baked donut? No. You're trying not to eat sugar constantly, right? So you don't want to have a sugary food in your line of sight all day. It's so obvious. Like if you take away the sex part and you think about any other thing, you'd be like, oh, I'm priming myself by like thinking about this all the time. You know, it's like, do you think your wife is more or less annoying after she read a relationship book? Obviously more, right? She's like obsessed with the relationship. She's like, oh my God, let me tell you all this stuff about attachment. You're like, man, I have a job. I don't want to talk about that shit right now. I'm tired. If she read a book, a chapter of a book on attachment every single day, would it suck for you? Yes, it would. And how about this one, Brandon? Here's the equivalent, Brandon. Here's the equivalent. Would your life be better or worse if she printed out all the texts and emails that you sent her at the beginning of the relationship and read them every day? Holy shit, your life will get so much worse. Oh my God. She would be like, well, you talked to me like that then. Why can't you talk to me like that now? Why aren't you obsessed? Why aren't you driving 2 miles to bring me a Slurpee, at my work in the middle of the day right now? Why aren't you talking about how you've never felt like this before with anybody right now? You'd be like, cause I have a job and a mortgage. We have children. If you didn't notice, calm down. Like that was then, this is now, And I have preoccupied attachment women that act like that. And I say to them the same thing I say to the men who are sitting there fluffing themselves up. I have a podcast, a post, Stop Focusing So Much on Your Marriage and It May Improve. Fluffing yourself up by looking at pictures of your wife when she was in the mood to send you a dirty picture, it's even worse, arguably. Because you're comparing her when she was in the mood to do that, which was definitely early on, to now, and you're forgetting that times change. You're not doing the same shit either. And so you're keeping it in your mind that she could be that person. She's just not. Well, she's not because she's not drunk, She's not basically drunk on new love, So you got to think about these things very, very practically. A preoccupied attachment woman that is saying, no, you should be acting like you just met me, is as ridiculous as a preoccupied attachment man saying, no, the sex should be like when you just met me. Nothing's like when you just met them. Even having a baby isn't like when you first had a baby. Having an 8-year-old is not like having a 4-year-old, is not like having a 0-year-old, The first steps of a baby are different than when your 4-year-old's running around the house. It just is. And it's much different than when your teenager is like, the angel of death, like, kind of in the background sulking around your house. It's all very different because time changes all things, guys. And I do have to go now, but thanks for watching. That was a great question, and I'll talk to y'all soon.